brushing Vallejo model layer dark brown. Check out my short on the subject to see the best methods on how to do this. Now we are going to build a highlight with AK Paint's Cork. Finally, we complete the dry brushing with Citadel Fire Dragon Bright as we stipple on some spots where we want to see a brighter orange to stand out amongst the rest of the rock. Now we are going to pick out the edges and special areas we want to draw attention to with a mix of white and Fire Dragon Bright via slight strokes of our brush. Here comes the fun with the orange pigment powder. Rather than using a wash, we are going to use our pigment powder to add some depth by giving our desert that dusty feel. After we have everything applied to our satisfaction, let's take our model and figure out how to pose him before gluing him down. Now that he is set, let's give this some color by painting the grass tufts purple and adding a light purple highlight to the tops of the grass. Alright, so we have this huge space here, so let's fill it with this bloodletter skull. Give it that real demonic incursion vibe. We'll start by applying AK Paint's Ivory to the skull, then AK Paint's Ash Gray to the horns. We'll mix in some white with our Ash Gray to add some highlights in those curved areas, as well as the tips, and keep working that color up until it's nearly pure white. Now for the washes. Let's add Citadel Skeleton Horde Contrast Paint to the ivory areas after watering it down a bit. Now we're adding a watered down Citadel Croxigor Scales Contrast Paint to the horns to help blend the colors and make those eyes pop with a real strong warp energy. Now that we're done with our skull, let's find the perfect spot to place it. Now that our model is completely based, let's put the finishing touch on here and add some dust to our Grey Knight's legs. We don't want him looking like he hasn't been in the field, so this helps immerse the model with the base and helps tell a story. Alright, here is our grand finale as we paint the rim black. Alright, here's